Everyone, it's BYG Agami back with another video. Today we got a Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS discussion, and I'm joined with my friend Madluck. Please introduce yourself.
Yo, hey, how's it going there, guys? It's Amal from Madlock.
Alright, yo, what's up? So today's discussion, there's going to be a two-part discussion, one on my channel, one on his channel. The one on my channel is going to be why you should be hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS, and on his channel, why you shouldn't be hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. We're going to drop a little quick 5 to 6 minute video just giving our thoughts on why we should be hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh! 6. Personally, why I'm hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 is the fact that I watched a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows growing up. I didn't really adventure into stuff that was like past a certain age for me. Like I never watched Zexal. I probably watched like at least one episode of Arc V or Arc 5, my bad. That was it. So that's I think one reason to be excited for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS, especially like I know a lot of my viewers or subscriber base are people that are fans of Duel Monsters, fans of GX and possibly 5Ds. Like you guys are like mostly fans of those two series, so come along with me and we'll go into something new, because besides the whole virtual reality stuff that's, that was introduced into Duel Monsters early on in Duelist Kingdom, Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS has a new taste to it, and I think that that's one reason to be hyped for. What about you?
So yeah, I kind of digging how it is for the new stuff, especially since Arc V, in my opinion, wasn't too good. So this kind of does go backwards. Like I take a step backwards to the 5D, since we're going on like devices. In this case, we're gonna be in
Yeah.
Data Wind and the whole entire thing with that. So I kind of like that. His main card is not a fucking tree. Amen to that.
Oh, the tree? Oh yeah, okay. So what are you talking about? How I thought it was a tree?
So basically, I think I'm not sure about you, but for me, I thought since it's like you said, his name is Fujiki, which is Wisteria tree. I thought it was going to be something to do with plants, but I
Yeah,
think that's not.
that's what I thought as well. Actually, the
Yeah.
video with Dimsy's Domain regarding his deck, what we think it's going to be based on, but the fact is that our theory sort of got debunked because his deck's going to be following that the new cyber archetype. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I thought his deck was going to be based around plants as well, because his name translates to Journey to Wisteria Tree. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, besides that, also we're getting a new archetype as well, cybers, as well as link summoning. Did you like sort of dig up information or read about link summoning
Yeah,
mechanic?
I got a general idea of it. I can check if there was anything more clues on how it worked.
Yeah, but that's something to be hyped about as well, because the fact is that this, from what I've heard, I'm not a huge expert on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, but from what I heard is that this is supposed to balance the card game and make it a little bit longer. So that's good. That the fact is that it's going to balance out pendulums. Now, I dislike
pendulums.
I dislike pendulums, and I'm not a huge fan of pendulums simply because like I just don't like the whole fact of that here. Okay, yeah, in one turn I can summon like 5 monsters, and then if I destroy them, they can come back as long as I have my pendulum scales. But yeah, besides that, that's another reason to be hyped about, is just because the fact is that we're getting a series that's okay for Yu-Gi-Oh! For all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, those primarily in the real world.
Yeah.
You've had your like spin-off, my bad, not yeah, spin-off series that took place in a different world, as well as little mini filler arcs or probably even arcs as well. But besides that, it seems like this series is going to be primarily based in that virtual reality, that cyberspace where Yusaku goes in and becomes a hero, which is quite interesting. I'm hyped about that as well, because I want to see how this virtual reality world looks like and how they enter into that.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see on how the antagonist is going to be and what his thing's going to be, whether if it's going to take the cyber world over, something like that, or
That'd be
what.
quite interesting. Yeah, but besides that, is there anything else you want to talk about to be hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 or VRAINS?
I hate pendulums. I hate the fact that if you have 2 side cards, you can bring your pendulum cards back over and over again, and then people are complaining about Monster Reborn. I know obviously you can get your opponent's card, but this is still broke. Not as broke, but still pretty broke, and I just hope they balance that with this new system of dueling.
Yeah, hopefully they balance it out. I mean, it's definitely supposed to balance it out. There's actually a few videos representing how link summoning works, and the fact is that a lot of people were getting kind of pissed off that DDDs might get nerfed or might get basically battered from link summoning, but the fact is that they're gonna stay in there a little bit longer. Of course, until more cards come out. But yeah, that'd be nice.
Interesting to see how the meta, make one last point, how the meta would change with this biggest shift. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the biggest shift. It's gonna be insane, because the fact is that synchros, and I'm a huge fan of synchros, are basically be harder to summon. So you won't be able to summon Quasar as fast as you normally would. And the fact is that Quasar takes a while to summon. It just depends on what cards you draw, and that's basically for any deck. But yeah, that's the video for today. Check out Madluck on his channel, why you shouldn't be hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for having me here.